Hi, it's Hart again, and I am back making Christmas cards. So I have my mess on the desk, as it should be, and these are just magazine cuttings that are going to be backgrounds for some of the cards. And I was working on this when my phone went black, and I realized after I attach it down that it's a little bit wonky. I'm okay with it being a little bit wonky. And so I'm just using my old Christmas cards from last year and upcycling them, which this would totally work if you didn't use the ones that you were gifted and used ones from like a thrift shop or something. But instead of talking, I'm just going to get to doing, because I think sometimes I do a little too much talking. This is beautiful watercolor paper. It kind of makes me want to doodle on it a little bit. But it's so elegant, just the way it is. I don't know, do I want to doodle on it? I could. Nah, no doodles. Just the way it is fine. So I might be a little bit quieter than normal because I do not have my microphone on. For whatever reason, my phone didn't charge. I don't know what the deal is with it, but clearly I have a phone issue. And look how easy that card was. This is the one I made on the last video. This one as well has a little pop out and shares inside the room. And these are just cards made from cards, and that's a piece from a magazine. And so, oh, you know, I didn't trim this off. Let me get the edges here safely. We'll keep going. This little guy is precious. Looks like it's almost done in a wreath. Wouldn't it be fun to take this and do this as a wreath too? From Lisa Deal. And don't worry, folks, I did go through and double check and make sure I don't have any addresses on here. So I was sitting just a little bit ago watching Carla Caged Fish. If you haven't seen her channel, she's absolutely fabulous. She's still on right now, but I really felt like I wasn't going to get any work done, because when I'm sitting and watching and then I stop and I do the crafts, I don't know how you guys do the multitasking like that. Let me see if I can get these guys out in squares, how that would look. Oh yeah, they'll come out in squares okay. Get this guy. Where do I want him? I'll take him higher so I have his hat. Uh-oh. Oh, that one barely fits. He just barely fits. He's got a mug of coffee, though. Love his little antlers right here. How close to the edge can I get you? Right there. Looks like I'm going to have 6, which will give me a nice design off of this card. This one probably needs the edges inked. Let's do that. I had to reach for my ink box. I have my different colors in here. It's a happy ink box. Let me see. That's just unused. Do I have a good red in here? That's the question. I think red would be good. Wait, are you red? No, I don't think so. Let's see what else we have. No, let's just go with that one. I don't feel like hunting anymore. What did I just do with it? Is it sitting on my screen? I pulled it out and then I lost it. That's something I do. Oh, I just set it to the side. We were just talking in the Carla chat about the difference between oxide inks and distress inks, like this one. They're both distress, but something that I knew, which I don't remember where I learned it from, probably read it somewhere, was that oxide inks are just more opaque than distress inks because there's more pigment. It was something I just learned from one of the folks in her chat, and I don't want to name the wrong person, I'll feel bad. But one of the things I just learned is that oxide inks, you can heat set them. Now, I'm not a fan of the heat gun and I don't use it, but I thought you guys, if you do have heat guns at your disposal, or if you're like Elizabeth Brewer and you bake your paper, which makes me nervous. I'm afraid I'd catch something on fire. I've got to try something like that at some point though. I picked up some embossing powder. I want to experiment with it without a heat tool. I think what I'm going to do, I picked it up at a thrift shop. $2 for 3 little containers. And I think what I'm going to do with the embossing powder in an experiment is I have a hot plate and I want to use water as my set. So I'll put the water on, then I'll do the embossing powder, and then I'll set the item over the hot plate. We'll see if that works. Yeah, that looks better. Looks more finished. Okay, the little square punch is done. And these little guys are cute. How do I want to do... Oh, look, are you this size? Nope. Alright, let me just find a pretty little paper. Oh, this will help me line it up too, I think. Pretty little paper. See how we want to put you on. 3 rows of 3, you think? Probably. It's too simple. Could add something to it. Needs something across the middle for sure. Something of, or maybe two things. Let me see if I can make it back into a wreath. Not that way. Let's turn you this way, see how that looks. I think the squares are too big. I feel like I'm playing with a puzzle. Oh, that kind of works. Put the circle in the middle, or the square. And put both of these on top. Nah. Struggling to think about how I want to put this on. Well, let's just keep it simple. That's how it's going to work, and that's what I'm going to do. So if that's the case, then I feel like doing washi tape right in front of me. So let's do 2 rows of washi. I'm going to try to line them up. Let's put it right there. I'm using the lines on my mat to help me keep it straight. And this one is going to be a really simple card. I know I said that before, but seems like it makes sense to do that every once in a while. It's a stiff paper. Should have let the ink dry a little bit. You see how the ink is mucking up the back of it? And that's okay. I don't mind so much. And I'm just going to use the score tape at the top and bottom of each one to make sure it attaches easily and firmly. You know, I think part of why I enjoy the handmade Christmas cards or hand making it for other people is because it makes me feel like I'm thinking about the individuals I'm making them for while I go through. Oh, look at this. This shows shiny. It's all over my fingers. Or I'm thinking, in this case, I'm also thinking about the people who made the cards as I go through them. All right, so you're gonna go there. You're gonna go there. What's the best way to make sure I keep it even? Let's do the top and bottom ones, and then we'll center the middle ones. That'll be the plan. And so I'm gonna use the lines that are on the background of this. And this is really just one person's Christmas card from last year. A square punch, washi tape, and double-sided stick tape. I'm not even doing it on a, I'm just doing it on a pretty card base already that I got on clearance at Tuesday morning a while back. I'll show you the box it came in. Came in a box like this. And I already ripped off whatever the color was. Oh, I did the bottom one. Look at that. There we go. And I'm using my washi tape to help me center it. All right, we have a red scarf here, a red scarf here. So let's do it here and here. Because the two solid reds definitely shouldn't be next to each other. Now I have to think to myself, do I think I want 4 with a phrase in the middle? We could do that. Oh, there we go. This is cute. Do we want a phrase in the middle? I think so. So then if we do that, we need some paper in here that coordinates. It doesn't really go with my green polka dots. This one does. So this paper pack's vintagey, and I didn't use it all from last year. It's called Old World Winter. Guarantee I didn't pay any $8.99 for a single paper pack. So the Paper Studio made it. No, I understand why they would charge that for paper, though. I do. Okay, so we're clear to anyone watching. Lynn calls me Megan, and I call Lynn Linda, because I totally did a verbal typo one day and did that. All right, let's do this. Oh, I have 2 pages here, doofus. So I'm just going to attach you on here, nice and tight. So what have you been up to today, Lynn? You're always doing 50,000 things, but on a day like today, well, that's right, you went to Mass. How was Mass? My football team lost. That's what I was doing just a little bit ago. So first it was lunch, then it was football, now it's back to crafting. And now I'm just going to trim around this. This paper feels fabulous. The texture of the paper feels like someone put a napkin over it. That's what it feels like. Let's see how wide we are. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Did I do 2 pieces? How'd I do that? Oh, I'm such a doofus. I have no idea how I did that. It was still stuck. Oh, goodness. Well, given that I just did that, now I want to make it smaller. Let's do this. I'll show you what I'm thinking. So let's make this as tight as we can make it. Let's see how close I can get it top and bottom. Oh wait, do I want it to be the same size this way? Let me see. Yeah. And now let's see how wide we are. 3 3/4. So I'm going to trim this to be 3 3/4. And where's my distress ink? Let's go back to black. And I am going to first ink the edges here. I guess I'm Holly right now. Oh, is that like Holly Holy? I'm not too funny today. And first, before I ink this up, I want to make sure. Oh, look at that! I made a mess. All right, let's make a mess somewhere else. There we go. One mistake means I need multiples. There we go. I like that better. What is Tissa? Wild cherry Tissa. Oh, tisane. Okay. What is your Indian dish? I have never had. Oh my gosh. Non-tea leaf tree. Oh, that's what it is. All right, let's make sure it fits without having a big mess here. Oh, it is too messy. Yeah, forget it. I'll just use this on something else. What I was gonna do is do a drop shadow, if that makes any sense. So I was just gonna leave it like this, and I was gonna ink the whole top of this with the distress ink and have it be drop shadowed like that below it, where it'd be similar, but just different enough. I could put it on the inside though, like this. Nah. Too much overthinking. Let's just lay it here, and he'll be happy here. It should be over the top of something. I don't know what my something is. Nah. I think I'll just leave it. I'm overthinking it and I need to stop with the overthinking. This one, I'm just going to keep it simple and practice my simplifying. Chickpeas and carrots. That does sound healthy. My husband's cooking dinner tonight. He's making chicken leg and thigh, or chicken leg quarters, whatever you call that, the leg and thigh thing. And then it'll be with asparagus on the grill. There we go. Now we're all squared up. I feel like you need a little something, but we'll live. Looks, I don't know, does it look finished, or should I just keep adding until I feel like it looks finished? I know I'm going to add this, even though today I haven't had a whole lot of luck with my paint pen. It's not coming out the top part of my paint pen very well. I mean, it's okay, I can just embrace that. And it's probably because I always use my paint pen to edge. Alright, we'll let this dry. Woo, it doesn't want to write on the shiny. Lordy goodness, that is smelly. It's quite smelly. Put you over to dry, and this one is done. Bling! It does look finished now to me, so it definitely needed just something extra added. Oh no, this one makes it easy. Stick you in. Wouldn't it be funny if I gave this the Christmas head? Let's do that. Or this one. Maybe I like this one better for the Christmas head. Yeah, that works for me. That's going to be the next one. And we need white paper for this. Works for me. Let's do some, I love it, that's Shelly's. Oh, look at you. You know, I'm never going to remember all that. I will remember Cher for sure. I was thinking this one could be Shelly, because she loves the shoes. I don't have any eyeball Christmas card ideas. For you, what am I going to do? Pasties? That would be funny. All right. I'm trying to line up the arms with the head, but then the body doesn't line up enough. We'll make it work though. All right, well, that works for me. Give the shoe a googly eye. Now that would be, I don't have any googly eyes. And how could I possibly be a good crafter with no googly eyes? But that's how it is. Oh my gosh, I think this just stays as it is. I know it's simple, but I really just like it the way it is. Maybe we add a Christmas tree. Put a pennant in behind. Take this off. All right, I need my glasses for this one. It says, my little glasses. Wit makes its own welcome and levels all distinctions. Ralph Waldo Emerson. That was a good one worth keeping. we could put something in the person's hand. That's what we'll do. I don't want to put that there. So let's find what we want to put in the person's hand. I love Breakfast at Tiffany's. Okay. Don't mess with Texas woman. I don't know who that would go to. These are all just words, not giving me what I want. Here, what do we have in here? Nope. I do have a little bin of yummy things I might go for. These are also from the stickers that people gave me last year for Christmas. Oh my gosh, I kind of want to do the same thing. I have a sweater and a wreath head. Let's do that for the last one. Ooh, I could do a Christmas ball head maybe. Oh, never mind. Santa's head it is. Right, getting too full in my hands. I need it to hold something. It's not gonna be a shoe. It's not gonna... Oh no, that would be cute. It's too big. Well, the answer is none of those work. I'm making a mess over here. Okay, well, we'll just... Oh, wait, I have this pile too. Maybe one of these will work. These came from my stash of... Oh, that's just a sticker. Oh, wait, wait. Something could sit on top of that. That's a maybe. No, that's too hard to fussy cut out. These presents are too tall. They're going through my whole stash right now because I have something in mind that I have no idea what it is. Isn't that horrible? I mean, I kind of want to put a hamburger in her hands. Ooh, this might be better for the head. All right, hold on. Could be a unicorn. Then it'd be Lizzie's. No, I give up. That's it. Nope, we're just gonna keep it simple with these two, and I give up. I'm sure I'll find something along the way. Oh, how can it say that when I have it plugged in? My phone just told me that I need to charge it, and I have it plugged in. Oh, hey there, Carla. All right, we'll move you off. I'm already designing the next card while I'm thinking about this card. But I think that works. Nope, no more cutting. Just get gluing, woman. Get gluing. That's what we need to do. The double-sided stick tape on the cover of magazines works really, really well. It doesn't bleed through. And I've had it in some of my junk journals for years now. The double-sided stick tape on some of the super thin things, that's not as good. Let's just put you in the back of that, just in case. While I touch every living piece of it. You say hi, Malia, but I missed Malia. But the lovely Malia, I feel blessed every time you join us because you know, I just think of ice cream and happy things, and you know, I should send you ice cream bandages. Do you do ice cream in the wintertime? I happen to have ice cream bandages right at my knee. So if you're ever sick, let me know. I'll send you a get well card and put ice cream bandages inside. That'd be cuter for your little ones. In case she's lurking while wiring. I'm assuming she means that by like, ooh, I didn't cut that little white part out. I hope that's okay. Lift you off the bottom just a little bit. And put you right there. I think I want nothing up top. And now I want to put you here. We penguin-fied Oprah. Because this used to be Oprah. That's the magazine I was trimming out yesterday. I mean, I could have Santa Claused it, but that would be almost a little bit creepy. Yeah, that needs to go more sportsy. We're good there. Put you over here. Oh, it sticks off a little. All right, so now I'm going to practice, just like when I do my clusters, of not overthinking it. So I apologize in advance about being super cautious on what I say and when I say what, but maybe a clearer way to say that is, I need to just make sure that I don't overthink it. I'm just going to grab and I'm going to work on it. Let's put some bling. Nah, that doesn't look good. How about from the top? Nah, that doesn't look good either. See, look at this. I'm still overthinking it. Simplify, move you on, and let's get off to the next one. Okay. This one looks like it has a lot of things. Those are a lot of, who made this one? Tristan Ray. That is so cute. It even tells you, like, this is the sleigh, these are the circles. Let me come back to that one. That's too perfect. Let's do this one. Tammy Woods. Oh no, what happened? Okay, the 3-year-old's having a tantrum because our baby Jesus is too small and doesn't have in a house. Okay, well, isn't he supposed to be in a manger anyway? There's no room. Let her know. There's no rooms at the inn. All right. Wishing you all the peace, joy, and love this season. That's so sweet. Look at this. Her washi tape is almost the color of this bulb. Year-old washi tape. Oh, no, it's not. It would look cute, though. All right. Let's trim out these cute little ornaments. This looks like lace right here on this side. That is really pretty. So this could go elegant and this could go sweet. So I'm just gonna trim out these balls, not the string they're on. And then I'll draw the string, kind of like a form of inspiration from somebody else's card from last year. So let's hope I have a black pen nearby. Oh my goodness, it's close on this side, far on the other side. I have to go around because I can't have it be that different. She wants a house. Put it in a Barbie house. Put your baby Jesus on the couch in the Barbie house. Then, or put it next to the house. Then if he wants to go in and grab a cup of tea, he's good to go. She won't worry about it. It's such a creepy looking Santa. Doesn't he look like he should be the face of a gnome, maybe? All right. Ornament number 2. So I was watching Carla for a little bit, and I really enjoy watching her create art. She just makes it look so easy. I don't know why my internet is buffering once again. So please let me know if it's buffering with you guys as well. All right, and the last ornament. This is where you're going to see that I really don't know how to fuzzy cut very well, because I can't do a perfect circle. But nothing in life really is a straight line or a perfect circle. And even if you look at a raindrop, right? And almost done, and I'll stop stressing about my circle. You're right, this one's good. Happy Holidays is nice. Let's rip that out. So Carla, when I was watching her a little bit ago, she was peeling her elephant. And I couldn't help but think of Jane, who had lost her elephant last year. And Jane had made this paper pressed elephant. And underneath my desk, I have Jane's paper pressed elephant. Isn't that cool? It's just so pretty. You can see the texture of it when you see it sideways like that. I don't know if you can, but it's just so pretty. And you would touch it, it's just stunning. So I wanted to share it with you because it made me think of it. Put it back up on my table. It's where I keep track of when I do Happy Mails. That way I don't keep doing Happy Mails over and over again to the same people. All right, I'm good there. All right, now let's look at this lacy look. Can I reuse that at all on some of these? Maybe this one. Are you the right size? Let's try. You might be the right size. Ooh, you look like you might be the right size. Woohoo! Okay, where's my corner? I always mess this up. Nope, nope. Oh, there it is. Okay, more pressure. And it's so pretty. Oh, that was loud. I'll put that in the background. Somewhere, not here. what does this say? Eggnog and chill. That's cute. Next card will be, oh, I need it to be something where I can see my line. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to see my line on any of these. All right, well, I don't see my line on any of those. So you know what that means? It means I have to make a card. So let's make a card. This looks like a good looking card. All right, how big do we want it to be? I mean, we can make any size card in any size envelope, right? That's too small. Let me see how we like you here. A little bit bigger? Well, that's a good looking card with height. So that's what we'll do. You might be too wide for my cutter. We'll see. Yeah, you're too wide for my cutter. So I'm just going to half cut this so you're not too wide for my cutter. And I know that's not going to be the bottom. I'm going to straighten it up. All right, straightening it up now. And then I'll cut off the part that makes it look like, well, let's just make it 4 inches. Let's just make it look like I know what I'm doing. There we go. See, now suddenly we have a card. The top fold card, and it'll work. And let's see how these fit on the card to make the ornaments. He might be too big. Maybe just 2 ornaments. Yep, it'll be 2 ornaments. Now, if it's 2 ornaments, an element of this is a little bit boring, so maybe we make it look like, we'll line them up this way. We'll look like a present. Let's use our green and white polka dotted washi. We won't be in the way if we're this far. I promise you this is green and white and not yellow as you see on your screen. And then we'll put it over here. Trim it for safekeeping, and then I'm gonna add the pretty little ornaments. I know, I love using old file. I could use, there's just something about the texture. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. It is the perfect texture for things. When I compare it to this card, it's a little thicker than this card, and a little thinner than that card, so I guess it just varies. Well, that's really nice. Who did this one? I don't think I can mess with this one. Candy Celise. Just, that is a pretty piece of wood. I'll save you. Okay. Okay, back to you. I got distracted. And you'll be fine down here. Let me see if I like you better this way. Oh, no, I don't. I like you this way. Now let's go find some kind of a bow. Or a present? No, that's too wild. We need a bow. There we go. We found a bow. This again came from the Harry and David kind of thing. All right, now we have a bow, we have the 2 ornaments, and this is going to be cute. Okay. Tape. Maybe I'll do a glue stick for a second. Why? Because I feel like it. That's why. I just feel like doing it. What have you been up to these days, Faluke? I haven't chatted with you in a while. I'm looking at chat while I'm using the glue stick. I love Carla's videos too. I could binge watch her for hours. Something about her voice, her crafting style, just, she's cool. I do need to, I haven't watched any of her Golden Book journals, but I am about to make some Golden Book journals. I think you were online when I showed you how I want to do my own Golden Book bindings with those journals. I really like that idea. Well, I came across some of my old stuff when I was a kid, and this is kind of firm. I'm hoping this glue stick is tough enough. No, don't get it on the crafty mat. Yes, I drop everything, I knock everything over, and I'm okay with that. That's just how it is. It's a piece of who I am. Blues. Don't just lick it. Stick it. Okay. When I use a glue stick, I often think of Pocket Full of Vintage. She showed me the best way of folding things one time, and she's stuck in my brain. I was binge watching her on a couple of different things, and she stuck in my brain one time, and her accent is just fabulous. And she said, don't just lick it, stick it. It goes off in my head a few times. All right, now we're gonna draw. Do we want to draw with a green pen or the purple pen? What pens do I have handy? These are the ones I grabbed. Oh, we want to draw with the, no, I don't have any blue on the page. I think the red will do fine. What did we say this red was? It's a good red, I think. Let's try you out. Oh, best to try you out on the same color paper though. Yeah, good enough. Okay, this is going to be the ornament. And the ornament. Let's make a little bow. How do I want to make the bow? Like this? Don't ever have me make a bow. I'm not a good bow maker when it comes to drawing the bows. I mean, I could have done it like a bow tie. That would have been cuter. Let me send you back up higher. You know what? This one's silly and sweet, but I kind of like it. Let's use some of the green different places. Because now I just feel like doodling. Put a little bit right there. Scribble some right here. I like edging things. You know, like when you're doing lettering and you feel like playing and you just get sick of lettering for a little bit and then you just color it. That's what I like to do sometimes. Finish it right there. All right, that's good enough. Should we put like a doodle on the frame on this or ink it? All right, here's the question. Hey, Joy, do you want me to doodle? No, I'll just do a stitch. I'm not gonna ask. It's what I feel like doing. All right, we'll just throw in a stitch. Everything is better with a little stitch. I'm trying to do it fast so I don't bore you guys. Who wants to sit on and watch somebody draw stitches? I mean, why not just pull out the sewing machine and put stitches on there? Oh, that's right. I have to go to the store and make sure that I can really learn which tension is messing up, because the more I fix it, the more I mess it up. And I don't know the answer to how to fix that. Oh, Tannenbaum. Okay. Sing Oh Tannenbaum, and I want to do like Oh Tan Your Bum. Okay, a little parody. All right, I'm liking it. Oh, I forgot to do this guy. Right here on this side. All right, now it's done. Done enough, that's what I say. He's cute and simple and very different than the other ones, that's for sure. All right. This looks like it could be a body. Doesn't it look like it could be a body? Mermaid ornament. Okay, let's go back to this guy and see if we want to do this guy or this lady. I think we could do this lady, but her hair is all messed up, so no, it won't be this lady. It will be this guy. Which guy? The creepy Santa guy. Yeah, I really like the look of faux stitching. All right, let's make him all cockeyed. Makes him more fun. All right, and I don't know if I really want to fully trim out the legs. I might just leave it as a block. Maybe not. I'll trim it out. I used this exact set of legs last year, and I saved these legs from last year. How weird is that, huh? All right, here we go. Hopefully nobody notices how squared off those legs are. But I don't want to trim it anymore and make it scrawny. But yeah, that works for me. Okay, is he going on dots? Nope. Stripes? Yep. He's going on stripes. Let's do... Oh my gosh, it's the perfect man. We'll save this for the next one. That's too funny. All right, let's do a little bit of tissue from last year. And we'll just get to ripping, because it needs something in the background to cut some of it. Oh, thank you, Lynn. All right. Let me see if I even like it when I do it this way. Oh my gosh, is my ho-ho-ho guy even gonna fit? Well, I guess I'll have to make him short and straight. He needs a little something down that way. What does he need? Let's go back to this one. Let's trim off the edge here. Who sent this? This was Tristan? Yeah. Thank you, Tristan. This is so cute. Okay. And my cutter is not big enough. That's not long enough either. So give me a second to move my little Santa guy, and I gotta trim this out. And yes, this is a cutting mat underneath, don't worry. This, and, oh, I'll just use scissors. That's what I want to do now. Now watch, I'm going to get it cut out and I'm going to say, oh, this red is too dark for that red. I don't think it looks good. That's what's going to happen. I can hear myself thinking that. So then I'll pull this out. No. Indecisive. I need to go back to the brain where the brain says, stop overthinking it, woman, and just get to work. Okay, that's actually not bad. I don't mind that at all. I saw where the glove was, that's why I know I can glue it down okay. And I'll put the Merry Christmas tissue over the top of it instead of underneath it. Stick this down first and get out the matte medium and my little bottle of water. Hey, Tania. That's a good point. He is an elf. We'll make him short. You know, the delayed chat. And sometimes I read it, and I hope I'm reading it right. All right, here we go. Did I call it a stowing machine? Because that's what I should call it. Stowing it away all the time. All right, this is where I want you. And this is where you're going to go. Yep, right there. Let's trim you off a little bit more because I didn't get you right. Off to the matte gel. This one is made by whom? I don't know. Art something another. I don't feel like putting my glasses back on. My glasses case does a better job of holding pens. Put you here. Put you. Excuse me, come off, please. Thank you. A little water bottle. And this is what I feel like doing, so yeah, I don't necessarily have a pattern today, do I? And you're just going to get brushed on like this. The tissue paper doesn't need an enormous amount of gel medium. And let's lay it to where the words are straight and the tissue paper's crooked, because that's what I want to do. And when I get done attaching it on, I'm going to use something to smooth it. Something super expensive and fancy, and you know, you just can't wait to see what it is I'm going to use to smooth it. Probably what you guys all use too. Ooh, this one is fancy. This side face to lock. Hotel key. I like that one. I think all hotel keys should be that entertaining. Ooh, maybe I could hypnotize you. Oh, goodness. Okay, don't rip it, woman. All right, well, I ripped it. It's fine. From the middle out, from the middle out. And that's what I'm going for. And then I'll just do this because it's a little tall right there. On the edge, I can rip it because I don't mind that. There we go. Yeah, that makes me happy. So now let's put his legs down right there. I already put the thing away. Now I suppose it doesn't fully match. Oh wait, I already said I wasn't going to stress about that, didn't I? These legs, let's just put them all the way down at the bottom. Then his ho 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 body, it's going to go right there. This is going to go to someone who kind of gets the make sure I have room for his big old head. There we go. Does anybody else find it a little bit creepy that Santa says ho ho ho? I mean, I'm sure there's all kinds of comedians who make jokes about that, but or when did ho 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 become an inappropriate word? Because I'm sure it was after. Now, why did I just close that? It's after Santa was probably already saying it. People being funny and repurposing words, like my favorite to pick on is awesome, but there we go. Santa's little head will be fine right there. And now, because I don't want to have anything funky on it, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue all over the top and let it dry off to the side. Because if the glue has a residue, I want that residue to be even and over the whole thing. Because if I don't do that and it looks uneven later, I'll have to go back and fix it because I won't be able to leave it. And I do kind of like the paintbrush stroke on it. You know, it's too shiny. Come back and look at it later when he's happier. Yeah, he's good. It needs something right there, huh? I think so too. Where's my something? Nope. Here we go. We're going back into the nope, 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 yep section. It's a little circle. Too red. Too shiny. Too butterfly-y. That's a good background for whatever I put there. Oh, I like that for a different one. No, these are too realistic. I don't want it to be too realistic. So, idea, let's go back to that other Christmas card where I just borrowed the trim from. That's what we'll do. And borrow the text for later too. I wonder, so for those of you who are on right now, do you guys actually find it cool that we're using the same cards from last year and kind of reliving the experience of getting their cards last year? Or do you find it's kind of cover up his face? Or do you think it's rude to reuse their cards? Yeah, I don't like any of these. Although this one's good. Yeah, I don't really know. Oh, that's what we were doing, pulling one of these. Thinking. It says welcome. Like, why does it say welcome? Yeah, the answer is none of those. Let me see if I have anything cute in here I can pull out. Oh, that's such a great vintagey page. This one. Gosh, I love this paper. You can tell I really prefer the vintage look, because I get more excited over things like this one. Alright, the answer is I'm not going to mess with it. That's what the answer is. I'm going to set this aside, and did I do it upside down? Oh my god, he's upside down. Do you guys see this? Well, problem solved. I'm not going to worry about it. We are going to trim him out and accept that he is upside down and move him onto another one. And I'll make two card faces about the same size. Probably shouldn't trim him while he's a little wet, but it's okay with me. You know what? Now I can trim off the border I don't really like with it. That works for me. Trim all the way down to his toes to get it perfect. And then trim just above his hat. No, I don't want to trim just above his hat. I like the little bright right at the corner there. And we are just going to lay you on another one. And I'll save this for something else. I have my tag topper out. Let's use this while I have it out. Make him look like a tag. Yeah, I'm always doing stuff. If I put a hole in the middle of his forehead, could we do it like the little girl with a curl right in the middle of her forehead? Make it an actual tag? Except it's a ho-ho hole with a Santa with a hole. Sorry. Ignore me today. Oh my gosh, please. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's so horrible. Okay. Now our Santa's gonna go on this paper. How does that work for you? Works for me. Do we have another one we want him on? I kind of want him on the stripe one instead. Yeah, I like him better. I'm looking, guys. Oh, wait. Oh, that's too busy. Woo-wee, Batman. What are my choices? I don't really have any black ones left, do I? Nope. Don't like that either. All right, so here's the choice. White and brown or black and white? Which one do you like? Black and white or white and brown? Those are the choices. Or folder again. We could do folder again. Hole. It so should do the hole in the middle of his forehead. Oh, that cracks me. I'm getting this crap all over me. Oh my gosh, I try to wipe it off and I put it on the top of my fingers. You know what I need? I need a new brain that doesn't do this all the time. That's what I need. You guys, for a second, I need to go grab something to wipe my hands off with, but I gotta show you this card. If you can see it says, this was a birthday card that I got a couple of months ago, but I never shared it. You guys really, I know I do need a glass of wine. How's my breath smell? Better than your butt, Kitty says. Oh, the things that make me happy. All right, I have this little bin of wet naps. I'm making a lot of noise now. You have to put up with me for a little bit. Come on now, get back in there. You know what? I probably should have done this a while ago when I got ink on my fingers, but I don't care about ink. But glue, then it gets sticky, and then it's like boogers on the finger, and it gets annoying, and I don't really like it, so that's not what I'm gonna do. But now that I'm looking at the ink again, I should probably ink Santa's tag. And what if I made him into just a tag? Yeah, I think I might do that. Just make him into a tag. And I agree with... You know, I just love this card. What does it say on the inside? Is it just as funny? It's just the front of it. Oh yeah, good friends have your back and your butt. Okay, so let me go back to my hole punch. I know I put a pretty hole punch around here, and we are going to poke a hole in his head. Yep, I promise you that's what we're going to do. It would be funnier if it was in the eyeball. And, you know, then it'd be like an R-matey Santa Claus. But no, that might be just a little bit too creepy. I'll just put a hole in the head. That's less creepy somehow. Oh, I don't know. Let's get this pretty ribbon. Darker green or lighter green. Ooh, that green is good. I like this one. Yeah, I didn't tell you guys I had all that fun stuff over on the side here. But I do. It's fun stuff. It's happy stuff. And now we're going to make a pocket. Make it really simple and a pocket. Doesn't this... my brain damaged Santa. I want to put a little note on the back. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a little note on the back saying you needed more stress, like you need, and I don't know where this phrase came from, a hole in the head. There we go. So now the person will understand the pun on the hole in the head. It'll be on the back side if they even think to take it out of the pocket. And look, I almost did it upside down twice. So we're going to put the pocket here. Ooh, a belly band would be cute right here. Let's do a belly band. And then I'll leave the card simple. That way, if they choose to, they can reuse the card. Oh my gosh, that's what I want to do. Yep, belly band it is. What do I have in this size? And this one would totally work as a belly band. What are you? What did you come off of? You're sticky. Ooh, you're a sticker. Smacks. I don't want to use that. That's really cute. All right, what do I have in this stash? You know what? Forget the stash. I think the red and white polka dots would be better here. And they are. They are much better here. He slides in and out. Green and white polka dots. That's what I want. Green and white polka dots. Oh, there they are. I knew I had some. This time I'm going to make sure I don't have 2 sets. All right, and we want this to be, what did I say it is? 4 inches, right? Yes. Hold on, I'm muting you in a second. 6?
I don't know how to make asparagus.
Oh, the asparagus? Well, I can broil them in the oven, or I can...
Well, I'm going to do the chicken, you can do the asparagus. So if you're going to eat at 6, you have less than an hour.
I only just got up here like 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
I'm just asking what time you want to eat.
All right, 6 is fine. You could put them in aluminum foil. The last...
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
6:15.
Okay. What am I doing here? Oh, there it is. All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? I know you missed me. He did say he was going to do it in the aluminum foil. I tell you. What width do we have? Pretend you didn't hear that. Nobody heard that, right? That's what we're saying. That's what we're going with. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Where are we at? Here. This would be cute with polka dots over polka dots. Yep. Polka dots over polka dots. And I'm gonna have to turn a light on in here pretty soon. And I'm kind of liking the layers of layers of layers. So let's wrap this around. Where's my washi on this mess of a desk? Here it is. And we just want to go around a couple times to make me happy. And there you go. And yes, I talked to my ribbon. You know, if I'm gonna hide the pocket anyway, I might as well just put the washi on it. There we go. And look, whoever uses this card can totally make the card whatever they want to, even a birthday card right afterwards. Yeah, that works. And I have no problems if people use and reuse the cards I send them. No problems at all. And by the way, the double-sided stick tape also holds the little ribbon in place nicely if you don't feel like using your washi. It's just sometimes with me, I make the mess of not putting the double-sided stick tape in the right place, and then it doesn't slide when it's the belly band. Baby Jesus was kidnapped by Minnie Mouse. Oh my gosh. So is your daughter still 3 or is she 4? I don't recall. Belly band for Santa, and he hides the ho ho ho. Oh my gosh, that's even funnier now. He does, it hides the ho ho. Oh, why do these things make me so happy? But they do. Okay, this one I consider done and happy. He just is too cute for me. You'd think that I could figure out how to be faster. Oh, why did I open that? I'm closing this and I open that. 3. Moving you over. Moving on now. This could be the background of something. But I need to trim off the shiny first. Let's make him perfectly 4 inches for right now. And you know we're gonna do the easiest card in all the world. This is gonna be, oh, I was just so excited thinking it was gonna be on here 4 times. Dag nabbit. That is so un-Disney of her. Do you guys want to know a funny little Disney secret? So the Disney employees, and I'm assuming this is true for Disneyland as well as Disney World, but the Disney employees are not allowed to point with 1 finger. They have to point with 2 fingers. Another one of their rules is that whenever they see trash, they have to pick up the trash. But they can't just bend over and pick up the trash. It's not considered polite. They have to almost dance and swoop to pick it up like it's a, I don't know, like it's magical. So can you just picture that they're running down and they swing their hand down gracefully and they pick up the little trash that comes on the, you know, that's someone left on the ground. And then they have all these codes. And I think I shared with you before with it. Hey, how come you're not 2 parts? Okay, I need a light now. Enough with the snow light crap. Let there be light. Ow. Let there be toes on the floor in front of your roller chair. All right. I know this trick works. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. There it is. You guys can see it. I can see it. Okay. And you're coming off. And we're going to attach him to the brown paper. I don't see why not. Then we'll square it off and it'll be the center of attention. It would be so funny. I mean, they don't get paid enough for us to harass them. I mean, it is kind of sad. It does break your heart a little bit. But, oh man. Some of the rules those sweet people have to abide by. My youngest daughter worked at Universal for a little while. She loved the people there, though. And then right after she left, they gave everybody a $1,000 bonus. It was a surprise $1,000 bonus. You know what? I'm going to take this off and throw it away. I'm sick of touching it. And you're just going to go in the back of here. And this is why I can't paint a wall. Because as you see, I am not a good painter. Did I ever tell you guys that story of when I was donating my time to paint and they actually demoted me and promoted children above me in the painting skills of painting a wall? You know, my goodness. You'd think anybody could paint a wall. But, all right, I'm going to tell you anyway. Because there's a delay, and I don't know if I've told you or not. And if I have told you, then, yeah, that's just me. I tell the same stories over and over. Let's go from the middle out so I don't have as many wrinkles. Ooh, it bleeds a little. Have to be careful. Oh, there we go. Only the snowman. Okay, we're going to let this dry for a little bit. He's cool, well-rounded, holds a broom. All right. So, I had just had, and this was quite the day. I just had my car worked on that afternoon, and they replaced a battery. It may have been that morning, could have been the day before, but anyway, my battery was replaced in the car. It was the first time ever that I didn't replace it myself. I go and my daughter and I, my oldest daughter, who now has 2 kids, so this is a while ago, she was a little kid and she was joining me in donating our time to paint a facility that helped people. And we go there no big deal. Everybody. You know what? I don't even want to swoop this. I don't want to rip it. So we go there, and I start to paint. And I'm painting with one of the colors. So the person comes over and begins to instruct me on how to paint. And so I'm like, okay, well, he's instructing me on how to paint, and I follow his rules. He goes, okay, no, this isn't working. Let's just put you on yellow. Nobody can mess up yellow. So they put me on yellow, and I have the yellow room. You know, they switched what room I was painting. What did I just do with my scissors? Here it is. And so where do I want to cut this at? Oh, I shouldn't have cut that out, huh? Well, let's see where we can get a good trim. So then they put me on the yellow room, and I'm still painting what the guy told me was too mathematically. Okay, well, I don't really understand what too mathematically is, but I'll stop that. That's fine. Not even half my tree. I'm not liking how any of this is. I think maybe I just try to fussy it out. So sweet from her. Just let her rip, Miss Patty Davidson. Okay, and so they put me in the yellow room. Guy comes in and says, you know, I just thought nobody could mess up yellow. And starts to giggle a little bit. And obviously somebody can mess up yellow. That somebody would be somebody like me. And so they put me on taping a room. Now that I can do really well. And they laughed, because usually most people don't like to do that. But you know, if you get embarrassed and you're in a volunteer setting, and they kick you off painting yellow, at least you can be good at something, right? And so yeah, I was just taping off the room, because unless you give me an object to paint, like you tell me to paint an item, I can do that. But I guess you have to have some element of random in your brain to be able to paint a wall without being able to see the lines. And that was the problem, is they kept seeing the lines. Sorry that you have to watch me fussy cut. All right, are there any football fans out there today? Does anybody have a team that's doing any good this year? I mean, I suppose I want to hear that from everybody, unless you're the Saints, because I don't really want to hear about the Saints. Oh man, I think I'm a loner in that. I mean, I promise you, I am a woman. I just like some things that people pick on me and call guy things. I don't know why some things are considered guy things versus considered girl things. If I like football, that doesn't make me masculine. I just like the sport. I like the way the rules are always changing. There's always something to learn, and I even kind of like the defeatist feeling of being a Buccaneers fan, because there's something funny about it. You talk to someone who's a Buccaneers fan, and we all have like this loser sensation. Oh yeah, that works. All right, well look how easy this one's gonna be. So if you guys are doing it out of Christmas cards this year or next year or whenever you're doing it, it will be so easy for you. You know I want to use this tree on here. But I guess not. I just wanted something else on there, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to put that right behind it. We're not going to ink it or anything. We're just going to make it go. We need to get back into the space of, okay, I have a task for somebody. The lines are artistic. I know, huh? Give me a room with, you know, blue tape all over the walls. That would be fun. Could have it. Let's make sure I don't do this one upside down. All right, we're good. Now that would definitely be fun. I like these teddy bears in this Christmas tree. You know, I don't know that it is a understand or don't understand on the football. I mean, there's a lot of sports I don't get. Like, I don't fully get soccer, but I haven't spent any time trying to learn it. I just like the feeling of something completely outside of my own personal control that I can choose to be excited or not excited about. This is where I wish this was lifted up off a little bit, but I don't have any of my foam anywhere nearby. And that's okay. What am I grabbing, guys? Oh, tape. That's what I'm grabbing. So a year and a month ago, no one on the internet anywhere had my address. I had this is not my personal address, it's a post office. I had intense anxiety about sharing it. Now, I can have it on the back of a postcard, it flips upright. It's a UPS store that they have mailboxes inside of the UPS store. And I can just flip it upright and show everyone, hey, you know, this is the address, because I don't freak out about it anymore. Isn't that kind of nice? I mean, I think it's great when we overcome some of our, what I would consider in some cases, goofy fears. But what color do I want to put around this? It's not yellow. It's not red, it's not blue. Might be this green. Let's do the green. And I'm going to do it like the old days. Remember when we were kids and we did those little lines to color? That's what I'm doing. If I could do it the same. So now I got to make it tighter on the other side just to make it the same. I'm doing the lines like when we were kids. We were doodling and we were practicing, figuring out how to do our letters in a better way. And now I'm just going back and making sure some spots are darker than other spots so it's not consistent. Yeah, that's it. I think sports for me are a different sense of community and conversation. When you have nothing, it's like fluff talk. You can talk about it and it doesn't actually have to be anything personal or sentimental. Oh, this does need like a phrase right here, huh? Look at that. That'll be better, even if I cover these. Peace, joy. Oh, that's too much space. Yeah, here we go. That works. I like that there. And yep, I'm covering some bears. You guys are just gonna have to accept it and move on. But it needed some words on the front. You know, bears decorating a Christmas tree wasn't screaming Christmas high enough for me. Oh, you know, I don't get the whole hot little league thing. I don't get that. You know, now I also don't get everybody getting a trophy and there are no winners and losers, because that's just not real life either. But the parents who obsessively harass the coaches, that's crazy. So I have another little story for you guys. One of my, that one's cute. I kind of like this. It's simple, it's cute. So one of my kids was an ump for a little while. And she was an umpire for softball. I don't want it to be this thick, I don't think. Come on. You know you want to separate. There we go. There we go. That's where it wants to separate at. Oh, look, you could be a card this way. You separate again. There we go. I like this edge, this trim right here. This has got to go. That is pretty. Okay. This is going to go as the background. Make you, there we go. And then, yeah, everyone has their thing. I think it's all okay to be excited about your child. And I think anything to an extreme is scary. You know, when anything is taken to an extreme. I don't care if it's something healthy. Nothing should be on any extreme. And very rarely do I say nothing or everything or whatever. But that's how I feel. Now I'm just going to trim this baby out. Well, let's trim that sweet thing off first. It's got like a felt feel to it. I like it. Look good on different kind of element. We're going to make this one a pocket. Because he's big enough. He wants to be a pocket. You know what we should do? Just because. There we go. You're a pocket. You're a pocket. Oh yeah. Why did I say you're a pocket? You're not a... These guys aren't pockets. They're just the thing that goes behind it. Yeah. Oh, you could be the pocket. Ooh. Why did I think of that? Oh, wait, it's okay. Pocket. Yeah, my grandmother used to think you can't give a purse unless you put a penny in it. And she always gave a purse. She swore that it was bad luck for anyone to receive an empty purse. And so that's why she always put money in it. Alright, so I am so behind on my Christmas cards that I'm going to be working on my Christmas cards offline, and I might just do a share of the completed ones when I'm all done. Because you guys don't want to watch that much of me on video, and I don't really want to stop. I don't know what time it is now. Oh, it's 5:30, so I still have about a half an hour before I go downstairs unless he finishes cooking fast. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm ready to put a pocket on, and I don't have a card in hand. How ridiculous am I? Which one do we like better? Definitely this one. Definitely that one. So now you're going to go here. Now what's it say on the back? Nothing! It says nothing on the back. Holy smackajanolies. But it fits pretty. Alright, so let's take this pocket and round the corners. Why? Because I just want to. That's why. Should I write something on the back of this one? Put like a little sentiment on there. Yeah, this one is perfect. We'll just do this one. And I'll grab a paper clip. Oh, goodness gracious, come out of here. I'll grab a paper clip. And then my paper clip in my little mint box is gonna probably end up going to someone crafty anyway who can reuse it. How come I dropped all my paper clips right there? How did that happen? Oh, that's okay. So people can reuse it. That works. Slide over, little baby. Where'd that other little paper clip go? Oh, I guess I already put it away. Christmas is a season not only of rejoicing, but of reflection. And there's a picture with reflection. How simple was that card? I feel guilty for this one. Yeah, I do. I feel guilty for that one. Maybe I shouldn't have made it a pocket. I don't know. Well, I'm going to leave it like it is. The reflection pops out, and that's, yeah, I'm going to leave it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I can't just leave it. It needs a little something else, so that's what I'm going to do. And this is what I'm going to do. I'll just put a little bit of washi here, and I'll decorate the pocket. Because I can't just leave it like that. It's bugging me. And how do I want to decorate the pocket? That's the question. It's felt too, so I worry about the glue sticking. This right here is so soft to the touch. Now that's better. I'm okay with it now. There are no rules. This is my rules. That's a good point. The card is done. Now, look at that. This makes me want a piece of pie. Okay. What does this say? I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born. In the town of David, comma. A Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord. I was going to get into the whole King James Version and then translated, but, you know, I have the biggest question. So if Jesus was Jewish, and he was Hebrew, and he wrote Hebrew, and his disciples wrote in Hebrew, and the text was translated by scholars into Latin, then how come when we find the original text from Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, that kind of stuff, it's in Latin, not in Hebrew? How come? It's kind of a weird one, isn't it? Okay, more text. I wasn't asking for like real answers. I'm not trying to get all deep or anything like that. My words have to go here. Sorry. I just have these weird questions ponder across my head. Let's do the shoe. What do we want to do with the shoe? Do we want to have children coming out of the shoe? We could have scissors coming out of the shoe. That would work. Then it can't be on the gold paper. So we're going to have the shoe. Let's put the shoe on the white paper. There's scissors coming out of the shoe. This lady doesn't count. Could have presents coming out of the shoe. Too bad the shoe isn't facing the same way. We could have Santa coming out of the shoe. What else do we have in here? I don't know. Shoe goes off until I can find something that makes me think of the shoe. So we have another one. The cute little red door and house. I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Brother-in-law and sister-in-law. My husband has 2 brothers and a sister. I have 3 brothers, no sisters. That's a lot of guys. Now, I do call one of my brother's wives my sister sometimes. We've known each other for a long time. She's a dear sweetheart. Oh my gosh, a shoe hanging from a fireplace. That's fabulous. Do I have a fireplace in any of these? I do. Oh, but the fireplace is too big, I think. But we can offset it. Let's do that. All right, you just made it happen. Let's do that. We'll take the fireplace. Oh, this just reminded me. This is from Tracy. You guys know who Tracy is? Nana, it's Nana's place. Nana Tazzy, however you want to say it. That is a lot of glitter. Oh, it's not coming off either. You're awesome. She's just such a dear sweetheart. I adore her. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to just trim smooth the mantle. We'll cut that out, cut this out. And you know what? We're even going to keep some of the ground. And the red chair. See how much of this we can keep Oh my gosh, it's like a perfect fit right there. And let's see where the shoe drops off to if I hang the shoe right there. Okay, the chair has to come off. But the cat's gonna stay. I'm sorry, you can't tell me the cat can't stay. And so this plate stays on. Oh, I still have a piece of the chair. Get off it there. Here we go. Now this one. And we're gonna hang the shoe. And we need the silver pen because I'm gonna have to make it look like it's hanging from something. All right, let's trim the shoe. I don't know why I'm giving you the step-by-steps because you can see what I'm doing. Sometimes when I'm doing this, I wonder if I'm describing it to where even blind people could know what I'm crafting. You know, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I do actually go blind sometimes. And I can feel it coming on. It's migraine related. It's not like something that's permanent. But there was a little window where I had it blur vision for I think it was 2 days. I was scared to death it was never going to come back. So I can't imagine what it must be like for someone who actually does lose their eyesight suddenly, because when my vision came back, I just couldn't stop staring. I couldn't stop staring at my children because I never wanted to forget what they look like. Right, here we go. The shoes dangling from the fireplace. Like a stocking. I do have stockings too, so we could put a stocking there too. So they know what I'm getting at. Wait, where's the I know I have stockings. I'm just gonna make a mess here until I find my stocking. Is it in the bigger bowl? Does anybody remember? Yeah, it's not this one. I don't remember. It's gotta be in here though. Yeah, it's in here. All right, I don't want that one. I don't want this one. They're facing in the wrong direction, that's why. I'll find a normal stocking. Coming on up. Oh my gosh, that one's so cute. Covers too much and facing the wrong direction. What's with all the stockings facing that way? It's kind of weird, huh? They're all facing that way. Oh, nope. Still facing that way. That's so odd. You know what? I'm not putting a stocking with it. Look at that. All of those stockings facing in that direction. Now I just want to put a string of stockings. We'll do that on the next card. All right. That's how we'll do this one. And the line. Right there. So we're gonna do like a little pretty thing at the tip of this one. Oops. Anybody else keep making their cuts smaller and smaller because they can't get the darn thing straight? All right, this one's gonna be bright red. Or is it gonna say one of these? This just makes me want to write something about every step you take. Every step you take. I mean, besides it being a creepy song. But yeah, leaving it like that. Any ideas on what goes in the bottom corner, or do I just leave the bottom corner? And I need my white pen too. had my white pen, and I could illuminate the heel a little bit better behind it. Alright, but let's lay these down. This can have the double-sided stick tape. Oops. I somehow clicked on weather. Oh, I did. To hang a candy cane off the shoe. That is funny. Pop a present in the shoe. Stalking the stocking. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh, that is too funny. Okay, we're stalking the stocking, and we are definitely singing the stalking song. You know, because that's just, I think that's about Princess Diana. You know, the Every Step You Take. And they're following Princess Diana on that one. Alright, we're good here. We know what we want this from a layer perspective, definitely on the bottom, so I have no problem just placing him down. Make sure I don't put him upside down like I did that last one. Okay, and I'm going to have to trim some off the bottom, so that's why I'm lining it up to the top and left. I mean, even the card company didn't make my card things perfectly straight. Alright, and now we have the shoe. I'll have to do the white paint pen. Oh no, I can do silver. I can do the silver paint pen. Alright, let's dangle the shoe this way. Let's find what we're going to dangle out of it. The present's too shiny. It's got to be real looking. An ornament off the toe. Maybe. No. No. Okay, once I find the item, we'll know. We'll know for sure. That ornament, oh no, it's too pink. Oh, I just dropped that ornament. Butterfly, pretty. Oh, there's a little candy cane. I don't feel like trimming it. Isn't it funny how our brains do that? It's like, I'll do this. No, I don't want to do that. It's kind of gross if it's food coming out of the shoe. I know, isn't that weird when you sometimes see that people are on TV or something, it'll say that they're drinking wine out of someone's shoe? That is just something I could never do. I wouldn't find it sexy if someone asked to drink wine out of my shoe either. My husband came over to me, hey, honey, you know, your foot smells so good. And your shoe, you've been walking in them all day. I would love to just take a little sip of wine out of your shoe. I mean, that just, no, not happening. Yeah, none of the tiny bits. Dagnabbit. What do we have here? Nope. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm still looking. Okay, that mistletoe at the top of the shoe, maybe though. Alright, I have nothing that's coming to mind right now, so I'm just gonna freeze it. I'm just gonna say no. No, wait, I have a stack of presents right here. They might be too tall. Yeah, too tall. I need a short stack. Alright, here we go. I know I've got stuff in this one. My thing froze. You guys aren't frozen, right? Just making sure. Covers up too much. There is going to be something of a perfect size in here. It's gonna, oh, that's a maybe. No, I can't see the toes. Oh, that's a maybe too. No, I think I'm just going too far. I think if I don't find what I'm looking for, then those are all the angels. Cutesy, last one, nope, none of those. I'm done, that's it. We'll just stick it with this. Instead of putting this at the top, I'll put it at the toe and leave it there. And then I'm gonna use my glue stick. And I'll stop thinking about it. Looking for trash. There we go. To do the gluing. My phone just told me to stand. Says I've been sitting too long. Alright, we'll put you here. And out there. Put you here. Okay, next question. What does it mean to be classy? You know what, you think about it. And yeah, I actually like you there. See, my brain goes off on these weird tangents. Trying to think about, because I was just thinking, this is a classy card. And I was thinking, no, it's not really classy. Oh, it's my neighbor. No, it's not really classy because it's a shoe dangling on a fireplace. If I knew how to draw a zipper, I would totally put a zipper on the back of the heel. But I don't, so I won't. That's nice. Then I'll frame it in here. Make you feel like you're seeing the bottom of the shoe. And that's good. Now you can at least tell it's a shoe. About a little bit on the bottom there. That works for me. It doesn't get bossy. You know, my watch tells me to stand. If I sit too long, it'd be like, you need to stand. I mean, it doesn't say it so directly, but it does tell me. All right, so given how this looks, I think the whole card edge should be silver. So let's do that. And then I know my husband's gonna get cranky here in a minute. So I am going to get ready. Oh my God, look how much ink I just dripped. Ooh, I gotta be careful. It does not like writing on this. Or maybe my paint pen's just getting mad at me. Now, you know I'm going to reuse that ink on something, right? I want a clean edge this time. It's being fussy with me. I'm getting ink all over my finger. Oh my gosh, did you see what I just did? You know I do these things all the time. So now I gotta use these fingers. Alright, that's it. I need to go wash my hands. I need to See, it's almost 6 o'clock. I told my husband I would stop at 6. I heard it called circular thinking, autistic and creative. Well, see, that makes me feel better. And well, it's definitely dinner time, and I have to get my whole, look at the back. Let's just make the whole back messy, guys. Let's do that. Why? Because I want to. That's why. Don't touch anything else on the front, woman. There we go. I'm okay with the back being messy. Let's use my fingers. Alright, it's the beginning of somebody's art piece. That's what it is. Now, while I'm thinking about it, let's grab a new one of these. I feel so wasteful using these, but if I never use these, then that would be more wasteful. And let's see if I can carefully get the paint off my image. You know what the answer is? No. That sucks. So I don't want to use nail polish remover because I don't know how it's going to damage that spot. There's a little dog there. So that means we have to put something on the front of this before we call it done. And so it'll be presents, I think. All right, let's just make a mess, guys. How about just an ornament right here? That is so haphazard. I am telling you, there's going to be words now. Nope. I'm really getting sticky on this one. Watch, I won't even be able to give this one away because it has the mess on the front. Always moments, lovely moments. Lovely moments sideways. That has nothing to do with shoes. That's what I need to find. Something to do with shoes, and then I'll be happy about it. Maybe I'll just handwrite if the shoe fits. Let's do that. And I'm going to do it on this paper right here because it's fabulous. She's got a little bit of glitter on the bottom of this one. Oh, I want to cut it. That's right. Right there, and we'll say if the shoe fits. Yeah, I know. All you people who are looking at me going, that's really not funny. It's not good, but I can guarantee you that if I left it with the little muck of silver on there because I'm such a messy crafter. I'm that messy of a cook too. But if I left it messy like that, I wouldn't be able to give it away. It would just sit in my stash forever. Oh, we wish you a Merry Christmas. That's even cuter. I'll put that on the inside. That's what I'm gonna do. That goes on the inside for sure. So we put this here. If the shoe fits, and then flip it up. We wish shoe a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you for showing me that. So you can see that it's dark. And I am done. And I'm hungry. And now the rest of it, after I wash my hands, I'm going to go have dinner. And then I'm going to do the rest of these. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to do these sitting and watching TV. I don't know. I'll do as many as I can. Love and hugs all. Take care. And thank you for joining me and hanging out today.